Good to finally want the Raptors to win a game here. You wanted the 3-game win streak. I wanted the 3-game win streak. It is time for a pizza party as the Raptors beat the Indiana Pacers 130-122. Ultra impressive performance by the Raptors. How did they manage to do it? Let's break it down for you in tonight's post-game show. The Raptors have won their third game in a row for the first time this season. Early on in the season, Darko said that when the team, not if, when the team wins 3 games in a row, they would do a pizza party. He never said pizza hour. He said a dinner to celebrate. And people kind of mocked that, and the mocking kind of turned into a pizza party. Like, you know, your your elementary school teacher bringing in pizzas for everybody. Whatever it may be, some sort of dinner is apparently going down, and it took on a whole new meme life of its own, and we're here. The pizza party is here. The Raptors won 3 games in a row here. They beat the Brooklyn Nets and Atlanta Hawks on back-to-back nights. They beat the Brooklyn Nets as 1.5-point favorites, the Atlanta Hawks as 7.5-point underdogs, and tonight the Pacers closed at about 5.5-point underdogs for the Raptors. So 3 impressive wins on the trot, not just in the nature. I mean, not the most formidable teams other than the Indiana Pacers, the teams that they did beat, but the way in which they went around them and the way in which they performed. Some excellent, excellent performances here. And I would comfortably say the best stretch of games this season. Obviously, it is the only 3-game win streak of the season, but the way in which they played here has been very, very good over this recent stretch, and we'll cover that along the way over the course of the post-game show today. But reminder, we do content like this for every Raptors game, so you want to see more of it, then make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Support the Amateur Hour Army by getting subscribed, staying updated on all our content, and drop a like on this one if you're hyped for the Raptors win streak. I mean, how far can they go? It is a 4-game homestead on the way for the Raptors after this. I don't want to be too overambitious here, but hey, a win against the Pacers. They come home Wednesday for the Mavericks, then the Warriors, then the Hornets, and the Pelicans. I mean, look, it might end on Wednesday, but we'll enjoy this while we have it. As I said, I enjoy winning a game here. I've been on the side of the tank for a good majority of the last couple of months now. Just feeling as though, yeah, that's the right way to take this team. But for the 3-game win streak, I was amped up to see a win, and we did get it. And we got some incredible individual performances and what was an incredible team performance. Now, I am notorious for being a Darko hater, absolutely. So we'll start off the analysis here by giving a lot of credit to him and the coaching staff. Out of the All-Star break, they put an emphasis, apparently over the All-Star break, working on defense. That's extremely apparent. It was extremely apparent today. They took away the Halliburton pick and roll, and to a T. Halliburton goes 2 of 11 tonight, 1 of 6 shooting from 3. Only 9 points, 7 assists, yes, but when you take away the pick and roll, he's naturally going to get more assist opportunities, and he did so here. But the defense was remarkable for the Raptors. When it comes to defending pick and rolls, typically you either got to take away the ball handler or take away the roller. Now, for most of the season, what Darko's defense has been, it's been this really innovative way of playing defense where instead of taking away either the roller or the ball handler, they take away neither and just get absolutely ripped apart by stuff like this. But not today. Defense has improved. What was really troubling the Raptors in the month leading up to the All-Star break was overall the help defense, players not knowing where they were supposed to be at any given time. That seems to have been corrected in some capacity. Don't want to overreact to a 3-game sample size, but credit. They worked on defense. They wanted to emphasize defense, and it looks like it with what we're seeing on the court. Now, on top of that, I think what's been just as impressive, the demeanor and the morale of this team heading into the All-Star break was so down, so low. Nobody wanted to be there, it seemed like. Nobody gave a shit. How they managed to motivate this team out of the All-Star break, I don't know what they did, but whatever they did worked. Impressive. And you saw it from day one against the Nets. This team was hungry to find success. This team was hungry to win. I don't know if there was big ambitions in the locker room to make the play-in tournament, but yeah, a performance like this against a 33-26 Indiana Pacers, yeah, more performances like this are going to go a long way to help us out. You know, we don't need to have a crazy record to catch the Atlanta Hawks. The Raptors entered the day 4 games back of the Hawks, for that 10th seed. With Trae Young now missing a month of action, it looks a lot more attainable for the Raptors. I would have said in the All-Star break, I did say, I don't think they'll win 3 games in a row at all this season. I don't think they'll come close to the play-in tournament. Well, 3 games later, they've already done their 3-game win streak. So let's get into the stats here of how it went down. Difficult to pick out who had the most impressive night for the Raptors, but I think you do still have to go Scottie Barnes. Filled up the stat sheet, 21 points, 8 of 18 from the field, missed his first 3 threes in the first half, just decided not to take anymore. Honed in on other parts of this game. 21 points, 12 assists, 12 rebounds for a triple-double. And if a triple-double wasn't good enough, how about 5 freaking blocks to go with it? Goodness gracious me. That is an all-star, baby. Jakob Poeltl left the game injured with a sprained ankle. Worried about his status going forward, but he was very impressive as well. Arguably the most impressive Raptor at the time that he went down. 15 points, 10 rebounds. 5 of those rebounds on the offensive glass, leading to a bunch of putbacks, 4 assists to go with it. Gary Trent, 5 of 12 with 11 points. Even he added in 5 rebounds, 2 assists. RJ Barrett, 11 of 16, 24 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds. And hey, we had the Bet99 collab banger bet with our sportsbook partner, and we got a winner today. We had Barnes over 7.5 rebounds and Barrett over 20.5 points. They both had 0 in the first quarter, but they end with some winners. So that's a great stuff for our sportsbook partner and for people who did tail the amateur sports banger bet. Further down, Emmanuel Quickly, 8 of 16, 19 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. A lot of these stats, like a lot of players, as much as the Raptors played well early, in terms of defense, first half was great. Offensively, they really, really grew into the game, and that's how they got over the line. Off the bench, Grady Dick, I mean, he just continues to wow me. 18 points, 7 of 9 shooting, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal. I keep saying we're running out of reasons not to start Grady Dick. I know Trent's been playing fine. Grady Dick, to me, is just the superior player. Give him his starting minutes. Give him those minutes, especially for development reasons. I mean, what do you have to lose here? Abaji also growing into his role with the Raptors, really getting comfortable in Toronto. Olynyk, I really like what Olynyk brings to the team. And Bruce Brown kind of has ass, but hey, if 8 players play well, you can take 1 bad performance. Siakam showed out, 11 of 22 with 27 points. The Raptors kind of gave away other stuff by taking away Halliburton, but the reason the Pacers were in this game at all because of the Raptors playing so well on defense. Ben Mathurin goes 11 of 15, 5 of 8 from 3, 34 points. And in the third quarter in particular, the Raptors took a 12-point lead. Ben Mathurin carried this team back into contention and was just hitting tough shot after tough shot. It was crazy. Most points ever recorded by a Canadian against the Raptors. Fun little fact there. Raptors dominated in terms of the efficiency. Like I said, they grew into this game offensively. 55% shooting from the field, 43% shooting from 3. They limit the Pacers to a 46% field goal percentage on 31% shooting from 3. One of the most high-paced, high-octane offenses in the NBA. The Raptors kept it at bay to a certain degree. And even though they may have ended up losing in terms of the possession battle, they were able to maintain their status here. Jakob Poeltl going down affected the rebounding, allowed 13 rebounds for the Pacers on the offensive glass. 2 extra turnovers as well for the Raptors, but they made it up with their defense and their offensive game. I mean, look at the points in the paint today. 78 points in the paint for the Raptors and 50 for the Pacers. Not to mention, 35 assists for the Raptors on 53 makes. Yeah, the ball was zipping around. I talked about the defense and the demeanor that's changed coaching staff-wise. The off-ball movement is starting to click for the Raptors. That's making the playmaking a lot easier. I mean, the last 3 games have been just so fun to watch. It was so difficult and annoying to watch this team. It was almost turning into a chore to watch this team leading to the All-Star break. They look like a changed team right now. And again, I don't want to go too far overboard with everything. The Hawks are not very good. Neither are the Nets. It's not like a crazy 2 teams to beat, but this is impressive. I always felt as though they did match up well against the Pacers. I said that going into the game. They match up well because the Pacers don't have a lot of size or rim protection. But, some tests may be on the way here. Can they handle the Kyrie, Luka 2-player punch? The Warriors have started to play better. Can they do a better job against the Hornets this time? That Pelicans game will be a big test as well because, we've seen how we've handled the Pelicans before this season. So, yeah, nice 3 wins. I love it. Standing-wise, putting ourselves a little bit further away from the tanking contention here, pulling away from the Memphis Grizzlies, but a fun win. You're seeing how the team enjoys it. And I think they'll be 3.5 games back now of the Atlanta Hawks for that final playing position. Look, for me personally, yeah, I honestly would prefer to tank and look in the other direction, but for the vibe of the pizza party, I wanted the team to win this game, and I don't think you can fault me for that. But bigger picture, we'll see at some point they start to consider that, but you can tell this team, it's out there to win games, and the attitude, demeanor has changed completely. And they're putting themselves in positions to succeed with games like today. So if you did enjoy what you saw from this one, make sure you do hit the like button, subscribe for more Raptors content. We do Raptors content like this for every Raptors stream. Check out the main channel, Amateur Sports. When that channel hits 17,000 subs, we're doing a Scottie Barnes jersey giveaway with not one, but 2 jerseys. And to celebrate the pizza party, we're doing a Cheetza party on the Amateur Sports channel. Should be February 29th. We'll see on the date. Check out my Twitter and the Amateur Sports community tab for more information, but I'll be making a homemade pizza to celebrate here, the chicken pizza. You do not want to miss out on the extra fun over there. But next game on Wednesday, hope to see you at that one. Thank you so much for watching.